Hey, what's up, guys? It is Alex Branning here with Agent CRM emergency video. Let's talk about what the heck is going on inside of Texas with the new texting law and how it affects insurance agents. So now I live, eat, and breathe insurance marketing, and I'm a huge believer in compliance and not doing things that could get you in trouble. So what I'm going to do in this short video is talk about what's going on in Texas, how you as an insurance agent know what moves you need to make, and how to avoid getting $5,000 penalties per text. Brutal. So, what is Texas doing? They're trying to protect Texas residents from getting unwanted marketing messages from people that they did not request information from. Now, they're basically saying that text messages are falling under the Telecommunications Act within Texas, which is a lot of legal mumbo jumbo for saying if you couldn't call them before, like the do not call list, then it's essentially um, how they're looking at text messages, like a do not text list. So, what you need to do as an insurance agent, just straight up, do not text someone who has not already opted in. Do not send a cold text message to a prospect about insurance. That is now becoming like really, really dangerous. Now, if you're like, man, Alex, that's how I'm going to grow my book of business. I want to send text messages to people. I'm going to get a list of folks. I'm going to buy a list. I'm going to text them before they even reach out to me. Well, then you should go through the process that Texas has about filing as a telemarketer, I believe is what it's called. And then you have to buy a bond. It's a $10,000 bond that you have to have on file so that you can send these text messages, which is crazy, very expensive. They're making it difficult because Texas residents, and don't all of us really, we hate getting spam text messages. And so now they're cracking down. But what if you're an insurance agent, you're just doing business right now, you're generating leads or buying leads? Are you safe to continue getting leads from people in Texas? The short answer is yes. Let's talk about it. So if somebody fills out a Facebook form or they go to your funnel, they're requesting information. So the text message that you send in response to that, that is a responsive text. That is not considered a marketing text. Why is it not considered a marketing text? Because they are the one initiating contact. That's huge. Now, if someone texts you, so for example, if you use the Agent CRM tool where it's like, text Medicare to blah, 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 and then they text you and they're like, hey, they text the word Medicare to you, and then your system starts texting back. Great, that's totally fine. They're the ones that are initiating contact. They're a current client and you want to text them for renewals, etc. Totally fine because they're already doing business with you. So you could even send a text message to people who are in your current book of business about other products that you have because they're already doing business with you. So my understanding of the Texas law is that if they're already doing business with you, if they're currently sending you a check every month, right, then you're good to go. That's how I understand the stipulations around current clients. So here's where it gets a little bit fuzzy. Let's talk about what happens if they were a client, but they're not anymore. Well, under the Texas law, it's not super clear how long this relationship is viewed as a legitimate business relationship if they have stopped doing business with you. So what I recommend doing in those situations is using some other forms of contact first, like send them an email, give them a call, send them a letter in the mail before you send a text. That way, your email could say, hey, John Doe, this is Alex over at ABC Agency. I wanted to reach out to you. It's been a while since we've connected, and I want to see if I can, serve you and your family with, dot, dot, dot insurance. I'm going to send you a text in a couple of days, but can you just go ahead and respond to this email and just let me know if we can hop on a call? Initiating the conversation over email is going to be a great way for you to start the conversation. And the reason I say that is because if you text them first and they don't remember who you are, why you're, reaching out to them, etc., then the odds of you potentially getting a civil fine goes up. Now, if they remember who you are and they're like, oh yeah, they told me they were going to text, like I did business with them, the odds of you getting a civil fine for that, I'm just going to say it is probably pretty low. However, I don't think you're out of the woods because they haven't reached out to you requesting information. So I think a text message, even if you pre-warn them, would still fall under that marketing message umbrella. So you could be putting yourself at risk. However, I think sending an email and calling them first, kind of puts you back into the conversation. And so then, you texting and saying, "Hey, did you get my email that I sent to you?" Like something like that, right? I think that'd be okay. So, but be cautious around that because that is a gray area. So, what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to text someone that you haven't talked to in a couple of years. Like, don't start the conversation over text, especially with all of these laws around text messaging, because Texas residents, they know about this and they know that you can get in trouble and they want to wield that power, right? So there's just some people out there that want to see, they don't care how small of a business you are. They just want the text messages to stop and they'll do whatever they can to make it stop. So you just want to be cautious out there. Now, if you're watching this video and you've got, something that I haven't covered, drop it in the comments because I want to do my best to answer your questions around this new text messaging rule. I do encourage you, use software like Agent CRM that helps you generate leads, nurture leads, reach out to leads, etc. Our pre-built campaigns that are in there are designed to help you stay on top of it and stay in front of your clients and your audience so that, you don't have to worry like, oh gosh, it's been years since I've reached out to this person. Do they remember who I am? Like if you're using Agent CRM, we got long-term nurturing campaigns already set up and ready to go, built in for every single insurance product. So we got you covered. My name is Alex Branning. I'm here to help. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you inside of our Facebook group.